So I'm back. Did you miss me? You're too kind. I missed you all too. But we gotta stop this. Whatever this thing is between us, this magnetism, if you will, because it's distracting me from all the things I'm trying to do for you, which is to educate you on all things entertainment, specifically movies. So, just to keep everything on track, eyes up here, folks. It seems like every couple of years, a new big budget franchise materializes just as another one is being put to rest. The popular young adult genre is truly dominating at the box office. First came the Magical Wizards of Hogwarts in the popular Harry Potter franchise, and all of its grand glory. Then came the dreamy vampires in the lackluster Twilight series. And then most recently, the fight to the death, bow and arrow slinging survivalist spectacle, The Hunger Games. But just as The Hunger Game prepares to bid its avid fans adieu, the latest entry into this popular genre, titled Divergent, emerges from the ashes like a phoenix. Now, can Divergent hold a candle to its preceding predecessors? Will it put The Hunger Games on a run for its money? Here's my review. Now, I'm not sure what it is about these glossy dystopian worlds that truly resonate with filmgoers, but they're flocking to the multiplexes like it's nobody's business just to keep this phenomenon going strong. Now, Divergent puts an interesting spin on this issue, and it echoes and infuses a lot of the same elements as its predecessors. It's big, it's loud, and it's decidedly thought provoking. And as an entertainment, audiences may have acquired their new and latest cinematic addiction. In a post apocalyptic reimagining of the state of Chicago, the citizens have been divided into 5 distinct factions based upon their own unique virtues and sensibilities. These factions include the abnegation community, which specializes in selfless, nonviolent good deeds, the amity community, known for establishing peace and kindness, the candor community, branded for their unfiltered, frank honesty, the erudite community, which possesses the brains and sharp intellect, and the dauntless community, the brave and daring warriors and protectors of the city, all completely absent of fear. These factions are governed by the ruthless leader Janine Matthews, played to icy perfection by Oscar winner Kate Winslet. All of this is projected through the eyes of the story's young, strong, and feisty heroine, Beatrix Pryor, played fiercely by newcomer Shailene Woodley. Beatrix and her family are citizens of the abnegation community. Each year, all youths age of 16 are subjected to a mandatory aptitude test in which they learn which faction best suits them for the rest of their adult lives. Upon receiving their results, they are presented with the option to assimilate into their rightful faction or to live in exile in a faction of their choice. When Beatrix's tests come back as inconclusive, she represents a community of factionless outsiders known as divergents that are subject to immediate death in exile because they possess gifts that threaten those in power. In an effort to save her life, Beatrix lies about her results and voluntarily enters the warrior community of the Dauntless. Now she's torn between leaving the life she's always known, entering a completely foreign and unfamiliar world to her, and securing a dark secret that threatens her very existence. However, it doesn't take long for her skeletons to come out of the closet, and for her to become conscious of her unique abilities. Now, the very foundation that governs her entire existence will have to answer for their injustices. Okay, so that was a lot of information to take in at once. And yes, the story is as ridiculous and ludicrous as it probably sounds, but it all makes for really thrilling entertainment with some pretty intriguing social and political undertones. It's ultimately a story about how we should embrace our own unique identities and not alienate people that are different from ourselves. It also presents a really haunting look at what happens when we fear and isolate people that don't think, act, or have the same abilities as we do, and how when that dangerous mentality gets put into the hands of people in power. Now, this is all still pretty far-fetched, and there's no denying that Divergent is less sophisticated and focused as the recent Hunger Games series. Still, there's a lot to enjoy. It's competently directed, and it proves yet again that actress Shailene Woodley isn't someone that'll be around for quite some time. She's strong, she's smart, she's charismatic, she's vulnerable, and she's fierce. Even when the material falters, she's able to carry the rest of the picture on her own two shoulders. Now, the story does still feel a tad bit incomplete, like it's just slowly getting into its stride. Still, there's enough action, romance, drama, and suspense to satisfy its core audience. And I'm at least intrigued at this point to see what else the franchise has to offer. Well, that wraps up my review. I'll catch you next time at the movies.